Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Friday, March 25th, and this local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow you. Just one day after a Palm Coast man was released from jail following his arrest on domestic violence charges, he's back behind bars.
Sheriff Rick Staley says the man was a passenger in a car that was pulled over near Cypress Point Parkway for a traffic violation.
Deputies found him again, this time in possession of marijuana and drug paraphernalia, and he was arrested for the second time for those charges and violation of probation.
And the man was also in trouble outside of the county.
Investigation determined that this offender was not only well known and arrested multiple times in Flagler County, but had also been arrested and was on probation for possession of methamphetamine in North Dakota. This time the courts are holding him under no bond. What really needs to happen is him sent to North Dakota, and hopefully he won't come back to Flagler County in the future.
Staley says the man's Flagler County rap sheet goes back 4 years. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Rich Petchke.
Florida's more than $112 billion budget proposal is the largest in state history by far. The request includes more than $1 billion in pay raises for state workers and contractors. State Representative and Speaker-designate Paul Renner, whose district includes Flagler County, says Medicaid is also a significant budget cost driver.
Our Medicaid rolls have gone from 4 million to over 5 million people due to coronavirus and legislation that basically keeps people on Medicaid until the coronavirus crisis is declared over. And so that has meant an extra billion plus that the taxpayers have to pick up for the Medicaid rolls alone. So there are things like that that are unique, and hopefully soon we will start to depopulate Medicaid as people find work. Wages are going up. We increased salaries to keep up with inflation for state workers.
If the budget is signed by Governor Ron DeSantis, every state worker would see a more than 5% pay increase. Additionally, no state worker would make less than $15 per hour. A senior planner who helped shape Palm Coast is retiring.
Upon his retirement as a senior planner in the Community Development Department for the city of Palm Coast, Bill Hoover felt honored that he's made a constructive contribution to the quality of development in so many Palm Coast neighborhoods. Ray Tyner, Deputy Chief Development Officer in the Community Development Department for the city of Palm Coast, remembers Bill's professional achievements.
Mr. Hoover was an exceptional, outstanding planner. He has completed many projects for the city, including drafting land development codes, master plans, rezonings, future land use amendments. He was a mentor to our young planners and helped develop our planners. He was always a team player, and he cares about the city, and he always provided exceptional service by making our citizens our priority.
Bill has been a planner in the state of Florida for over 33 years. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
The Florida Agricultural Museum in Flagler County is slated to get $4.5 million in funding from the state to create a visitor center.
But Kara Hoblick, executive director of the Florida Ag Museum, says this is only phase one of improvements being made to the museum.
We need to enhance the exhibit we have, which is the Pioneer Program. We need to add a new Native American exhibit because the Native Americans were the first agriculturalists. So we need to tell their story, and cultural diversity is so important right now. So that's the story that we really need to be telling all the way through Florida history and then current agricultural exhibits, and then also future. So we have a long way to go.
And here's something you may not know about Flagler County's agricultural history.
We are famous here for potatoes and cabbage. In the 1800s, this entire area was predominantly plantations, growing everything from indigo to sugar cane, many different commodities.
Hoblick says more than 300 agricultural commodities are produced in the Sunshine State.
These are stories that need to be told, that people just don't understand what is being produced in the rural areas of the county.
From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Amy Cherry.
One of Flagler County's only affordable housing developers may not be able to afford to develop homes.
Deborah Paradowski said that SHIP works closely with Habitat for Humanity, and the organization is the only affordable housing developer in Flagler County.
These Habitat homes, they're modest homes. They're good, decent homes. They're not huge.
She said SHIP works with Habitat to create affordable housing in the county.
Habitat for Humanity is incredibly concerned because they use funding that won't allow them to use that funding if the appraised value of the home is over $240,000.
Paradowski said that one Habitat home appraised for more than $270,000. Catch the Flagler Voice on Saturday mornings at 8:30 here on WNZF or anytime on the Flagler radio app. From the WNZF newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
The weekend is here. Stacy with Fun for Augie Kids is going to tell you about all the family fun going on in Flagler County.
Today, the Flagler County Library is hosting a Tween Club event. This is a space for tweens in grades 4 through 7 to have fun together at the library with hands-on activities and crafts. Registration is required. Saturday is the Flagler County Cracker Day at the Flagler County Fairgrounds. There will be bull riding, sack races, jackpot barrel racing, chicken chase, pig chase, boot race, and more. Rough Rider games begin at 8 a.m. and the South's best barbecue lunch will be served from 11 to 1. Tickets are $20, which include lunch, and kids 3 and under are free. St. Thomas Episcopal Church is hosting their Hop into Spring event. They will have vendors, food trucks, and don't forget to shop the church's outdoor bazaar. To learn more about these events and others, please visit us on our website at fun4augiekids.com. Have a great weekend.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.